The SiLENT Protagonist and all his fagginess. There's defense mode switching to attack mode, and I'm here to let you know that I hate the SiLENT Protagonist. Why? Man, I've hated the SiLENT Protagonist since I first started playing video games and RPGs. One of the first RPGs I ever played was Final Fantasy VII. My brother's favorite RPG. Not necessarily my favorite RPG, but it is the bomb. And I can see why it's his favorite. How I feel about Final Fantasy VII? I like it, but his ending is freaking lackluster. But it was a great game. But the whole SiLENT Protagonist thing has always been stupid. Some of my favorite RPGs of all time have the SiLENT Protagonist. The SiLENT Protagonist. And I know I just butchered that word, but it's fine. Like, for instance, Legend of the Gaia, Chrono Cross. Pokemon, of course. Why not? What else? None of Final Fantasy games ever went down that rope, thank God. The freaking Dragon Quest series and their freaking SiLENT Protagonists. Freaking the Digimon games that just played SiLENT Protagonists, obviously. And just the list keeps going on. Even if you go outside of the RPGs, you freaking Mario, freaking Zelda, the two top main series of the freaking Nintendo. And yay, woohoo, waha, and fucking yeah is not fucking, doesn't mean they're not silent. They're fucking silent. They don't say anything ever besides freaking grunts and noises. So, and I don't know, a lot of people seem to like the freaking SiLENT Protagonist. Oh, it's a good thing, huh? Shut up. You only freaking think it's a good thing because you grew up on the freaking characters. So all of a sudden your stupid brain goes, yeah, that's a good thing. No, it fucking isn't. SiLENT Protagonist is a lazy way of fucking implementing a character into a video game. Oh, the character is you. Really? Because in real life, I don't fucking stay silent. When someone asks me a question, it doesn't even take me 5 seconds to look at a board of 4 options to fucking pick one. So I'm going to say, hey, Chris, you want to go over here? Let me wait 10 seconds while I think of 4 options in my head and pick one. No, that's not how it works. SiLENT Protagonist is freaking lazy and it freaking sucks. The personality of your character is never really you. Because they just give a random couple options. Maybe one's angry, one's mean, one's nice. It still doesn't mean that's you. Humans are very complex. Some days you're this way, some days you're that way. You might feel like this way, you might feel like changing for the better, and now you're this way. Humans are very complex. You can't fucking micromanage it into a bunch of stupid 4-option box. Okay? The SiLENT Protagonist in like whatever RPG or whatever game you're playing is never you. It'll never be you, it'll never come close to you. It wasn't you when you were a kid and not you now. It's just a freaking option box of a silent faggot freaking smiling at every fucking thing because that's the permanent face of a SiLENT Protagonist. It's a freaking smiling face going. Well, you can't see my facial expression, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm picturing. Picture a smiley face in your head. Bam. That's it. I remember I was watching one of the scenes for Dragon Quest VIII, the one at the 3DS, where like the main girl character is like, I've loved you since I first met you, and blah 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 blah. And the whole time she's pouring her heart out to this main character just there with the same stupid smiling face he's had since the beginning of the freaking game. God, it fucking sucks. What the hell is good about a SiLENT Protagonist character anyway? Please tell me what is so freaking thrilling about a SiLENT Protagonist character? Character that don't say anything. All this story going on around you, possibly people dying, the world getting destroyed, things happening, and your character just standing there like a fucking mute. Like he's born deaf or something. It sucks. Alright, you can't convince me that a SiLENT Protagonist is a good damn thing. It isn't. It never was. It was a lazy form of creating a main character, and their excuse was, let's just say that the character is them, and we give them options. Shut up. Alright, it's much more harder to actually create a likable main character that could resonate with people. Like Final Fantasy did a bunch of times. Like, freaking The Last Story, Xenoblade. Any RPG without that SiLENT Protagonist crap. Yes, and one of the things that's hurting Pokemon is the SiLENT Protagonist. Yes, it is. It's hurting. Oh, Red is this revered character. Red, he's one of the best. He's what Ash can never be. What? You know what Ash can do that Red can't do? Talk. Have personality. That's what he can do. You know why I don't care about Red? I never care about Red in the Pokemon series? Because the guy doesn't have any personality. He can't talk. He's not like Blue/Gary, which Blue is just Gary. I don't know. We have to pretend like he's a completely different character from Gary. They're the same person. They're the same prick. But freaking Red is supposed to be this character. He's nothing. He's a nothing. He's nobody. He's a fucking statue. He doesn't exist. Well, all the characters don't exist, but you know what I mean. It doesn't exist. If you don't have personality, if you're just a mute, you don't exist. You're just a fucking picture with a stupid face on you. Silent protagonists suck. They always suck. Yeah, Mario, you know, and Zelda and all that stuff, they're cool and all, and I love those characters. I love all that shit. But you know, at some point, if they want to evolve, really, let me keep stuttering. If they really want to evolve at one point, they need to eventually talk. Maybe one day when Miyamoto and all those fucks are dead, eventually, if they want to really evolve those characters, they need to fucking talk. Alright, it won't be hard to get Mario personality. Just make him have a couple one-liners here and there, zingers. I mean, the guy who plays Mario could actually talk with that voice. Why not fucking use him before he dies? And Link could just be one of those cool main characters that kind of talks here and there and all this shit. I mean, come on. There's no excuse for it. Dragon Quest eventually needs to... Well, Dragon Quest, you want to talk about sticking to the past and not not upgrading like you're supposed to. Dragon Quest is one of those series, but whatever. It's just annoying. I know I can think of a lot more RPGs that go back to it, you know, the Chrono series and all that shit. The original RPGs that, even starting from Final Fantasy, I think the first ones were silent or whatever. It's pointless. It's lazy. I see right through it. Where everyone else is freaking getting all giddy, like, yeah, silent protagonist. I see right through it. It's lazy. It's lazy shit. You don't want to create. You don't know how to create a main character that's likable, so you do the whole, hey, the main character is you. Look, you smile, right? You smile 24/7. And your hair is this way, and you dress this way, right? Oh no, you could dress your character. I don't care. It sucks. The silent protagonist is terrible. It's lazy. It sucks. There's nothing good about it. The silent protagonist is never me. I'm never him. Okay? It sucks. When the main character actually has a personality, I like it. It shows that, hey, look, you're putting effort into a main character. Kingdom Hearts. Being one of them. Final Fantasy. Ni no Kuni, the Tales games.